We, the jury, find the defendant, Adolfo Serrano, guilty of intoxication manslaughter as charged in the indictment.
A guilty verdict for a man charged with driving drunk and killing a deputy constable in a fiery crash. The Harris County jury delivered its verdict just before noon today.
This comes 3 years and a day after Precinct 7 Deputy Constable Jennifer Chavis was killed. Fox 26's Leslie DelasBour was in court. Leslie.
Yeah, in a unanimous vote, Adolfo Serrano was found guilty for intoxication manslaughter for killing former Deputy Constable Jennifer Chavis. Take a look at what happened in court today.
In cause number 1765224, the state of Texas.
Serrano sat in a packed courtroom, along with jurors, Precinct 7 deputy constables, and Serrano's family, as the defense and state provided their closing statements.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Adolfo Serrano, guilty of intoxication manslaughter.
A verdict was read just before noon Thursday, but before the verdict, comments from Serrano's defense left many in the courtroom in shock.
What that tells you is the state does not believe that Mr. Serrano on purpose tried to kill somebody. They don't believe that. They didn't file it that way.
The only reason that Jennifer Chavis is dead is because he decided to drive highly intoxicated. She came responding to that call to try to protect other people from exactly what happened to her.
So, my request on behalf of our side is for you to go back and find Mr. Serrano guilty.
After a short recess, the punishment phase began, and witness testimony was read aloud. And loved ones of Jennifer Chavis told the courtroom the kind of mother and officer she was. The state even questioned a former law enforcement officer who came in contact with Serrano before.
You're going to get to hear about all the history and all the violence against women that he's committed. And at the end of this phase of the trial, we're not going to be asking you to give a number. We're going to be asking for a word.
The defense instead painted a picture for the jury of the man they would have to sentence.
Not just his criminal history, but also his family history, his employment history. Most importantly, you all also be able to hear from Mr. Serrano. Mr. Serrano will talk about his life. He will also talk about what was going on with him on April the 2nd, 2022. And at the end of the day, the defense will be asking for a number much, much, much lower than what the state is asking for.
Now, at this time, Mr. Serrano has not been sentenced, and court is expected to resume tomorrow. He's facing 5 to 99 years in prison. Reporting from the Harris County Criminal Courthouse, Leslie DelasBour, Fox 26 News.